Now, Zimbabwe says it wants to be friends to all and an enemy to none. This has been the soundtrack to Zimbabwe's re-engagement drive. Our correspondent Mercy Ngwevu takes stock of what the country has been doing in its quest to reinstate itself in the Committee of Nations.
Zimbabwe has lately renewed its push for regional and global integration. Following decades of international isolation, Harare is now earning its place in the community of nations. And the message is clear: a friend to all and enemy to none. This week, Kigali diplomats were in Harare to sign 3 memoranda of understanding on various socio-economic issues. Zimbabwe's Minister of Foreign Affairs wants the MOUs to translate to real work on the ground.
We must keep ourselves accountable and commit to regular monitoring and evaluation if we are truly to improve the output of our work.
Zimbabwe and Kenya recently reviewed their second Joint Permanent Commission on Cooperation. The review saw consensus being reached on foreign affairs and security, economic affairs, and social and cultural issues.
We should bear in mind that while it's important to work towards conclusion of pending legal instruments, it's of greater significance to ensure that such instruments are actually operationalized and the commitments implemented. I would like to refer again.
The African Continental Free Trade Area is another platform which Zimbabwe hopes to use to enhance trade and relations with other African countries. Secretary in the ministry, Ambassador James Manzou, believes the private sector is an indispensable stakeholder in the free trade area.
We have finished all the processes for us to be operational in that arena. It will provide Zimbabwe with a bigger market closer to home where we can trade our goods. At the moment, we are at that stage where we are consulting with the Secretariat on the tariffs that will be applied as far as Zimbabwean exports or imports into the country.
Zimbabwe's integration drive goes beyond the African continent. The country wants to be friends with America, Asia, and Europe. It is also a step closer to joining the Commonwealth.
Because I hear we are open for business. We want to build an export-led economy, and I have read the NDS1. There's a lot in it. I think there is an ambition in it in Zimbabwe, and we as a European Union, we would like Zimbabwe to succeed in that ambition.
Political analyst Gibson Nyikadzino says the recent activity shows Zimbabwe's commitment to forge strong alliances.
This tells us that Zimbabwe is trying to use the economy as a leverage to inform its diplomatic transactions. Hence, this policy of engagement and re-engagement, it is speaking well and enough about Zimbabwe's interest in not only using the economy, but also trying to balance the diplomatic power at an international level as the world is now becoming more broadened and multilateral.
This week, Mozambique President Filipe Nyusi is in the country to augment relations between Harare and Maputo. Zimbabwe is indeed casting her net wide and is not leaving anyone out in its re-engagement drive. For ZTN Prime, I'm Mercy Ngwevu.